Welcome to Quick Tech News, where we keep you updated in the world of tech without wasting your time. Okay, guys, we need to talk, and more specifically, we need to talk about the KFConsole. For those unaware, KFC, otherwise known as Kentucky Fried Chicken, have teamed up with respectable PC component manufacturer Cooler Master to bring us this abomination called the KFConsole. When it was first revealed back in June, it was thought to be a joke, but considering this comprehensive page on Cooler Master's website detailing specifications and design elements of the console, it is quite clearly going to be a real thing. So, here is the revolutionary idea. It's a two-in-one. It's a high-end gaming console and a convenient way to keep your chicken nice and hot. Now, I know many people are excited, but I am simply confused. Who asked for this? Is this really a use case that came up as a top requirement by KFC's or Cooler Master's market research teams? Does anyone really order so much chicken from KFC that they would need a dedicated piece of hardware just for keeping the chicken hot? And why would you order a bunch of chicken and then not eat it? I mean, sure, once in a while you might be waiting for the rest of your family to turn up or whatever, but it can't be a regular thing, surely. And even if the answer to all of the above is yes, why would you want your greasy chicken to be kept warm inside your fancy, expensive gaming console? I swear, not many things in 2020 have made sense to me, but this has to take the cake, or in this case, the chicken. Anyway, let's check out what we're working with. So the first claim, which I'm already skeptical about, is that apparently it will be able to run the latest titles at 4K and 240 frames per second. If by latest titles they mean Among Us, then I might believe them. But if we scroll down a bit to understand the hardware, we can see here that there is room for exactly one GPU in the bottom of the unit, and of course we don't know the scale of the device, but from this particular render it doesn't look to be a whole lot of space, which means it will likely need to be a smaller GPU than the current flagships. For the rest of the components, which are understandably restricted due to the space requirements for the chicken oven, they've gone with a high-end Intel Nook. If I'm not mistaken, it's this particular one, which contains an i7-10750H, unless they replace that with a newer one next year. Anyway, this is a low-power chip designed to run on 45 watts, and as such, the cores are clocked rather low, at 2.6 GHz. As you can see, doing a quick component comparison to the Core i5-9600K, it is a little bit slower than that, so it should still be a respectable chip for gaming, but their claims of 240 frames per second 4K gaming does sound somewhat exaggerated. On that note, let's get another thing straight. This isn't a gaming console, it's a gaming PC, which in this case is a good thing. We don't need another flagship console to compete with the Xbox and PlayStation. We don't need another platform on which we need to purchase games, and developers don't need another platform which they have to develop on. On the plus side, they will apparently have a hot swappable GPU slot. I have no idea what that means. If it just means you can upgrade your graphics card later down the line, I would hardly call that first of its kind. Perhaps for a console it would be, but again, this is no console. If they mean you can replace the GPU whilst the system is running, well, that would be impressive, but also rather pointless. A few more things to mention. Seems like the KFConsole will feature NVMe storage, which will be great for fast load times, and it will apparently support VR, ray tracing, and as we already mentioned, up to 240 FPS for all games. Again, very ballsy with their claims. In conclusion, this whole thing makes me mad, and I don't really know why. It looks like a fun project, and apparently KFC have been creating jobs for this project, but aside from the fact that yes, a high-end gaming PC is going to put out quite a bit of heat which can be utilized for the warming of chickens, I just don't see the point. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you could like the video, subscribe, and tell your friends to help get this channel off the ground. Thanks, and see you next time.